Today I'm at the Chicago Auto Show checking out the new stuff coming from the Chevy booth, including the Chevy Traverse here, which is refreshed for 2022. This was originally supposed to go on sale back in the beginning of 2021, but because of the pandemic, we finally have it here in 2022. So in an interesting twist, Chevy went the Hyundai Kia route and decided to switch the headlights and the DRLs or fog lights. Down here we've got the LED headlights, which are accompanied by the strip up here of the LED DRLs. It integrates nicely with the redesigned grille, and it looks pretty good. The Traverse remains on the larger end of the spectrum of size in this class, so it's going to be closer to your Kia Telluride and Hyundai Palisade or Volkswagen Atlas. What doesn't change too much on the side here is the overall blocky and sort of SUV chunky shape to it, but we do have new rims on this model right here in particular, and they look pretty nice. Out back here, the rear tailgate gets a sort of a massage and a redo a little bit, especially with this bar right here. It reminds me kind of the last gen Mitsubishi Outlander in some way, and overall it looks really good. And in the third row area, cargo capacity is generous considering the size of this vehicle. You've got quite a bit of room behind the third row here, and that's something that's kind of hard to find in this class. If you don't want a minivan, the Traverse actually has plenty of room, probably as much as you really need, especially considering we have expandable storage down here and a spare tire. The interior receives a light massaging for 2022, so we've got some elements that are new, some are pretty much the same. The center stack here is generally the same design as before. I can't turn it on for you, so I can't show you if the software is any different, but we do still have the pop-up screen here to hide stuff behind there if you need to. And we've got a larger 7-inch instrument cluster behind the steering wheel here, and the steering wheel itself is pretty much the same as last year's. One of the main selling points of the Traverse has always been its roominess and flexibility on the inside. In this configuration, we have 7-passenger seating with armchairs back here that can be adjusted, but we also have an 8-passenger configuration that will add a bench seat right here. Now in this configuration, I've got plenty of knee and leg room, but when I climb into the third row here, because the second row can slide fore and aft, in this setup, I have plenty of knee room, plenty of foot room. I actually could stay here for quite a long time on a road trip. Now with this seat all the way back, there is really no way for me to slide over here behind the second row, so again, that flexibility to slide fore and aft really helps. Headroom is pretty generous as well. We've got about 4 to 5 inches between my head and the ceiling here, and I'm only 5'9", so anybody a little bit taller than me is still going to be pretty comfortable back here. The 3.6-liter V6 you see here is still the only engine option available in the Traverse. It's still mated to a 9-speed automatic and gets either front-wheel drive or optional all-wheel drive and 21 miles per gallon combined. The Traverse remains a roomy and competent option in the 3-row family crossover segment, and look to see the new refreshed one here on dealer lots very soon.